Good morning. It's Monday, and we're watching Google swing high. This is the fourth week since the Chinese deal had come out, and the Chinese government this morning has come out and denied that, well, no, that's not true. And basically, the earnings report was good. We're just going to update people here is that on a weekly chart, I'm going to draw this horizontal trend line right here. And basically, this is the technical range on it on a weekly. That was to the swing high. This was a major support level. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks up to the up to make that high. And we've had a 4-week pullback. Most of it, all of it is, headline related with the Chinese government. The earnings were good. We are going to pull back. We're going to test this half of this weekly bar right here, which is the breakout bar. And we're going to test that on the weekly between when we were at 96.38%, that was overbought. Now, the very same indicator that we used to is overbought and oversold is we're down here at minus 42.44. Somewhere within the cycle, technically, the options are going to get sold out, and they are, and we will be doing a complete special where this 4-week pullback is going to give us opportunities. And I can just give you an idea right now is that I'll pause the tape and I'll show a couple of call charts so that when we are down here, when we get down here on the weekly, whether it was when we did it with CME or any other equity, we will be moving the short-term trade. So far, we've stayed out of it. We got long-term leaps that go out a year. However, we will have a reversal trend to this 4-week distribution. When the selling gets out of the way, the selling is not on huge volume, but it is what it is. It's a 4-week pullback. And it will look something like this. Let me show you. Back in June of last year, we had a 1, 2, 3, 4-week pullback right here. This was a long time ago. That was on 2/8, February of last year. We pulled back 4 weeks in a row here, and we broke to another all-time high right there. We also pulled back 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th week of that pullback here, we made another swing high. And since then, since these two pullbacks within the long 1-year, 12-month sector, the 12-month trend is that we are seeing another one here. We will watch that when that reverses, we would go back up off of these pullbacks within the cycle. And short-term options trading will be the key event. And basically, I can show people here today, I will pull up a $540 call that we're going to start looking at. And this was a call option, and it's very important for people that are viewing the tape. 4 weeks ago, that contract was $70 a contract. People, we don't own anything for February, March, April. We own it a year out. I will tell you, though, there'll be plenty of times you went from this pendulum swing up here, $75 per contract. They were worth $75 a contract. Now, if I show you here, in the level 2, they came down to $15.50. We're still waiting, as I said, we're going to get to a point of where that weekly pullback in the equity is going to set up a very nice reversal in the short-term call, because we will. And we're going to go to a point where you can't get any lower on the call. These are not, this was inflated, and I always said, even last week, you can get more deflated, but we're going to remain on the sideline on the short-term trade, because there's going to be a great opportunity in here for the short-term call option buying, as this is the weekly chart of the 530 540 call in the money. Here's a 530 call that used to be worth a lot of money. This contract up here was worth $100 or not $98. They've taken it all the way down, folks. It was a $98 a contract starting the year. We are going to come down here and we will be buying them. These are very, very deflated. Could they get a little bit more? Well, we are getting to a point right now where they're not going to go too much more. And the short-term trading, these are going to be great. And that's both the 530 call and the 540 call. And you can see the 4-week pullback here. You can see clearly the 4-week pullback in the equity, as I showed you. So what I would like you to know is that in the short term, listen, we went down that hard in the call contracts. We don't own them. That's a 4-week pullback. We've had other 4-week pullbacks within this overall yearly trend. And yes, we are going to hit a floor on the pullback. And yes, we will start a new consolidation, and there will be a counter trend to this 4-week pullback. That's the Google trade. Calls, options, equities, using weekly charts. Where do you get oversold and where you were overbought, and how to apply it in the very short term trading ranges that are coming our way here.